I want to talk a little about painting fast. Now, this is something that I actually do out of necessity because I have a full-time job that does not involve art at all. So I pretty much just have to squeeze painting into whatever free time I can find. So sometimes that is a couple hours on a weekend, or sometimes it's like an hour before dinner if I can. So by necessity, I've tried to push myself to learn how to paint as quickly as I can. One of the things that initially attracted me to oil paints is Bob Ross's Joy of Painting show. Watching him complete a landscape in 30 minutes or so, 20 minutes or so, using wet-on-wet alla prima painting techniques was really something that I zeroed in on when I started looking into painting. So I wanted to paint wet-on-wet like Bob Ross did, and I found out later that a lot of other painters that I really admire, whose work I enjoy, also paint in this style. So it's a way that you can just paint in little blocks of color and kind of blend on the paper or on the canvas as you go. And I found that when I do this, now that I've gotten a lot of practice in, I'm over 150 paintings into this at this point. So now that I've gotten sufficient practice, I shouldn't say sufficient practice. Now that I've gotten a fair amount of practice, I don't think any amount of practice will ever be sufficient, probably, but now that I have gotten some level of practice, I can actually complete a head and shoulders portrait like the one that I have on screen in about an hour. In fact, this one was 47 minutes according to the video on my iPhone, which is pretty fast even for me, actually. To get one in under an hour is a pretty solid effort for me. So I painted this one fast because I had to paint it fast. I didn't have that much time, so I knew that I needed to just do a head and shoulders type situation. Not much of a complicated background, really just kind of some black in the background or some grayish, brownish stuff going on. But that's one of the things that I enjoy doing. I like doing more elaborate things too, and I want to get more into that, but these fast ones are also fun. So thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.